Last month, the police charged some 10 curfew breakers, 6 of whom moved from the northern zone. Public Relations Officer Acting Corporal Ann Joseph presented an island-wide assessment of law enforcement's efforts on Thursday, April 16th at the Government Information Studios. The arrest records date back to the 27th of March.
In the Grizzly area, 2 persons were arrested for breaking the curfew and they were charged. We also have on the 30th of March, 1 person in the Canaries area was arrested and charged for breaking the curfew. So I'm giving you the figures now for persons who have been arrested and charged for breaking the curfew.
Okay.
On the 31st of March, we had 3 persons from Soufrière being arrested and charged. In Castries, we had 4 persons being arrested and charged on that same day.
20 people have been detained thus far in April for defying the curfew. The arrests have been more or less the same in both zones.
We had a total of 2 persons in Ancillary being arrested and charged. On the 3rd, we had 4 persons from Ancillary also being arrested and charged. On the 4th of April, we had 3 persons in the Castries area being arrested and charged for breaking the curfew. On the 9th of April, we had 10 persons within the south of the island being arrested and charged for breaking the curfew. And on the 13th of April, we had 1 individual from Castries being arrested and charged for breaking the curfew. So that brings our total so far to 30 individuals across the island being arrested and charged for breaking the curfew at the various points.
A man in the northern zone was also let off with a warning in April.
We actually had 1 male who was actually cautioned by officers. He was found a few meters away from his residence in Hospital Road, Castries, and he was actually cautioned by officers and asked to return to his home. Instead of arresting, he was cautioned and he returned.
14 out of the 30 curfew breakers hail from the south. Prime Minister Alan Chastanet relaxed the 24-hour curfew and reduced the time frame to 10 hours on April 7th. St. Lucians can venture outdoors from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. to acquire essentials, and only authorized establishments who perform services deemed essential are allowed to open. It's all part of an effort to slow the in-community spread of the COVID-19 virus. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.